good morning. Welcome back to our channel. So today is a Thursday. We are going for a road trip with our Baba.
Yeah,
Say hi.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary.
So we're going to the University of Philippines, and I guess they call it, is it Miguel? Is that how you pronounce it?
Miagao.
Okay, so that's, I can't pronounce it, so.
Miagao.
That university is big in aquaculture. I think it's the #1 aquaculture school
In the Philippines.
in the Philippines, right here in Iloilo.
And he has some pictures.
I don't think so. I think that's just receipts and stuff from his trip. They have a program where they harvest algae and they concentrate it into a paste. So we're going to go talk to the university about buying their paste. I guess what happened was they decided to make a business out of it. Because they probably use it for their own hatchery for their students, and then they decided, well, this is pretty good product, we could sell it. So it helps us because in order to make a pure algae, you have to have a technical staff and you got to have the right equipment. And then so it costs money, and I don't really want to focus on that. So I want to buy the paste.
Just want to buy it.
Yeah, so I don't have to have a team to make the algae. Now we're going to be using the algae for growing freshwater zooplankton. We use it for mania and for growing fairy shrimp. So the idea is to start working on our live feed program for our shrimp. The live feeds do have a lot of benefits. It's hard to produce, but it makes everything better because if you use commercial feeds, a lot of it when you feed it to the pond, you feed it to the shrimp, it goes to waste, and then it pollutes your pond. So that causes all sorts of problems with mortality, growth, all sorts of things. If you could use live feeds, then it's more of a natural diet for them. You don't have the pollution in the pond, and everything's better. So we're starting on that journey. Now the idea is to get the live feeds to the point where we don't use any commercial feeds, which I don't think has ever been done with freshwater banami. So if you're
the first.
I would be the first. Right now we're doing it. We're doing pretty good with feeding on the nursery side.
Yeah.
So that's really helped with the larvae, the survival and the growth in the freshwater for the nursery. So that's my first focus, is to get us to a point where we're
no need for commercial feeds
in the nursery to start.
On the nursery side.
Yeah, the other side is
the grow out.
The grow out's pretty big because you need a lot.
Okay.
So
that's another
big
venture.
That's another project. Now, if we could do that, if we could come up with a way, and I think we could do it with fairy shrimp, come up a way where we could grow live feeds and just feed live feeds to the shrimp, it's a game changer because it first of all, the shrimp do way better, and then the survival is really good, and then the cost will go. Our cost will go down. Our production costs. Now you're gonna have to really set up a lot of infrastructure for the live feeds. It's almost, I think, when I do the numbers, it looks like for the size of the pond. So if I have 1,000 square meter pond, I would need 1,000 square meter or 2,000 square meters to produce live feeds. So it's almost like a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 ratio of pond land usage. And then the live feeds would be easier if you build concrete tanks. So I would have to build concrete tanks, or maybe plastic liner tanks. These are the things we're going to try to figure out. But the first thing we're going to do is we're working on the algae, because all these zooplankton and freshwater zooplankton, they eat algae. That's their diet. So I need to test pure algae versus just the farm algae and see if there's a big production difference. If there is, then we'll focus on doing more of the pure algae cultures versus using like the pond algae. So that's what I'm gonna test.
And we have a subscriber here, Mr. Sir Dennis Raber, asking how is the fish farm doing. Can you give him an update? Because I think he's been...
Well, we've been in operation for about a year.
Yeah.
And in that year, I've made lots of I wouldn't call them mistakes, I call them learning curves. Not really know what I'm doing. Kind of getting an idea of like what parameters work. So the hardest thing with the shrimp farm is that the water pollution. So this last year, it's been mixed success. Some success, some failures. But I'm learning. So I think this year will be much better. And if we could, the more that we could get the live feeds going, the better that we do. The nursery, it looks like we're able to produce enough live feeds now on the nursery side. So that really helps, because I could have successful stockings over to the grow out. So we're playing with the density, the number of shrimp. Of course, the more shrimp that you put in the pond, the more you got to feed. Like I said, the more you feed, the more you pollute the pond and kill the shrimp. So there's definitely a number that you have to play with. And then and then as you add more shrimp to the pond and you add in more feeds, and it's more technical too. So your team has to be more technical on how to manage the aeration and the bacteria and the algae, because all of that affects how the shrimp will grow and if they'll survive. So that's the update. We're not out of business. I haven't made.
We're still learning.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't made any money yet, but I think we're pretty close to. We're pretty much close to break even.
Okay.
We're starting to pay the bills.
Yeah.
So if I could get through the learning curve of this year, then I think we're good.
Okay, so we'll see you guys. Tell them we'll see you later when they...
Okay, I guess we're going to the university, and I guess we'll take some video of the university, their hatchery.
Take your time, fall in line someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes. Take a stand, move your hand someday. In your eyes, no one's got.
Go to the dead end.
Here we go. We're here. Let's go, babe. Here na guys, dito na kami sa loob ng campus. And then, pasaka tayo sa taas.
Take a stand, move your hand someday. In your eyes, no disguise. One day, I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes. In your
So these are brackish mussels?
Yes. The quantity is the 195. Once they reach a certain size, they bring this one to the
I always thought about if you could use a freshwater mussel to clean out your microalgae in your freshwater ponds. So this right here is about how many liters of water? 7. And then you started with the indoor culture. So how much seed, indoor culture seed, did you use to inoculate?
1 liter.
1 liter. Okay.
You don't have to go through with that. All you have to do is to use the base.
Base.
And if you need the bigger volume, then you start bigger. Right?
Right.
Kami mama.
Tell me about this project.
Iguana mestiza.
If you were going to use it as a starter, once you open it, how do you keep it from getting contaminated? You use just a little bit, and then you put it right back in the fridge.
Yes. So
Okay.
there's no problem with it.
Okay.
Just resell it and then give it.
And it's about like a 3-month
3-month shelf life. Yes, sir.
before it gets contaminated.
Yeah. Before the we want to keep that same strain over and over again. So it's just there. If you want to get a new batch,
Right.
younger one.
If the batch is contaminated.
At first, na sila, hindi sila masyadong magalaw. And then after a while, they will keep on moving kasi na, okay na sila, activated.
Okay.
Kasi for quite some time, nasa loob ng refrigerator, so medyo immobilized. That's why you have to activate them.
Tetrasim.
So this is the chlorella phase.
This is what I gotta learn.
That's the one you're getting.
Yeah, this is what I gotta learn.
Okay.
I need to learn what this one looks like.
The freshwater chlorella. Freshwater is so small, but they're not moving. They're not moving. Oh my gosh, this is the size. Just small thing.
Yeah, they clump up, huh?
Yeah, because that's concentrated. Those are sample, paste sample.
Oh, those are paste samples.
Yes.
Okay.
The color should be like that.
When it's ready?
And even darker. Or more higher.
Wow.
That building is the Regional Research Center. It houses also that we can go back to sir after this is the building. Show you can go back now because that's the end of the road.
Okay. You have to excuse my alarm. This car has a problem with the alarm on low pressure for the tires, and it just randomly goes off, but there's no problem with the tires.
Sensor. Something with the sensor. It's a big building.
Stop for a while.
Okay.
And this building, you see the rooftop.
Yeah, I see some water containers up
Yeah.
there.
We have a collaboration with another research there ongoing, and they are using the chlorella paste also for their production, but for food. This time for food application.
Okay.
So you see at the rooftop, they receive full sun.
Let me
So
see.
they receive full sun. That's why the culture, you cannot see the culture area, but it's the rooftop that they use as area.
So they're culturing microalgae on the top of the roof.
Yeah, they are using.
They're the Corilla. And so their goal.
Only in towns because they don't have facilities yet.
Oh,
But the
okay.
idea is to come up with good facilities for outdoor and rooftop culture.
Oh, so like
I am giving you idea of the production area and how to use spaces. So they use the rooftop so that they would receive full sunlight.
okay.
But they have to bring water out.
Oh, okay. So that's what that's for.
Yeah,
Those water
that's
containers are for
the
that.
problem. Yeah. Best town,
Okay.
fresh water.
That's cool.
And you see the design of that building
Yeah.
is the fish skeleton.
Oh, okay.
It's so unique. I find this very beautiful.
It's got a nice view too.
Yeah.
It's a scale,
It's
the
a nice.
fish bones.
The scientist there, huh?
Yes, and there are a lot of the high-end equipment house in that building.
Okay, so it's got a lab inside.
Yes.
And this one here, mom, is unfinished building.
Library.
It's just still not complete. But we go that way and see the best scenery ever. For me, it's the best.
Oh, yeah, the ocean.
See? That's where we came from. Yung sa baba, the hatchery.
Hatchery's right below.
Yeah. I love this spot. And on the right side, you see that building. This is the School of Technology. The School of Technology.
How do the students go this?
There's a shuttle.
Oh, okay.
From 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then 11 o'clock.
From the gate, the main
Cricket
gate.
will turn around because that's the end of the road.
It's a big school technology.
So if you're a student here, you have to wait for the shuttle van to bring you to this school, to this building. So right now the students are on reading break. I don't know if they are reading. A reading break. Health break daw is happening. Now we go back to the place.
Turn right?
Yeah, turn right.
Okay.
I will not take you to the dormitories anymore.
Don't do that.
Well, actually, you can see that over there. Those are the dormitories.
Oh.
So you see the academic rooms and offices are all separated
So do you live on campus or do you live
outside.
outside?
I live in we stay at Gimba. I am actually from Manila. But I met my husband here.
Okay.
Now elongated.
So did you attend school here or
Yeah, I graduated in Diliman, UP Diliman. Okay. So we turn left
Okay, turn left.
and we have a mini museum there.
Natural
Library
science.
is up there, the second floor, and then we transfer it soon once it's completed. And that's the main, the administration building. That's
Okay.
where I stay. So I will just be here.
Okay,
I'll just
ma'am.
drop you off here. Okay.
Okay, I'll stay there. This block here. Happy for that. Thank you so much.
Keep you up.
Thank you so much. So this is the College of Fisheries and Physical Sciences. So,
Okay, we'll be in touch.
okay.
I'll keep you updated.
Yes. Once again,
Thank you, ma'am.
bye-bye.
Yun na. Bye-bye. We appreciate the tour.
Okay.